Actors and celebrities. That's what I'm talking about. They can be bought and paid. You can't trust them. Not even the politicians. None of them. Because if you up there and if they keep you on there, then you working for them. You have to be. And they using us. There's so many of us being used to deceive us. And so many can't see through it and just go right along with them. I don't forgive. I don't. You tried to hurt me. You tried to hurt me. I'm done with you.